Tonight it would have to be what Ski did, because hearing the word platitude, and I know there are times where I've said that, where I said to a friend of mine, I'm thankful that you actually showed up and was willing to help, because all I ever get from some people are platitudes. And then I remember an episode of Facts of Life when I was a teenager, and the dialogue between the characters are, you're an emotional chicken, you talk in platitudes. And then, of course, knowing that the synonym is cliche, I can remember one time the only solution that somebody had after losing the big game was taco pizza and cliches, how it was only a game. Fuck you! All right, now for the regularly scheduled jokes. I've noticed that my best jokes are the most annoying stories I have to tell. But at least you learn what works and what doesn't. All right. Well, I still see weird things from time to time with emails. I got one from Delta Airlines this week celebrating my 20 years on having a frequent flyer account with them. Although when I started it was Northwest Airlines, and it's like, you have a legendary badge of honor or something like that now because of reaching this anniversary. It's like, okay, but that would mean a little more if there was something else that you gave me, like some more miles for, I don't know, enough for a free trip somewhere? Yeah, I don't think that's happening. But it also reminds me of a TV commercial I saw when I was young. You have a frequent flyer account, but you don't fly frequently. Yeah, that's me. But I love loyalty programs. There are so many of them. All right, there was that, and many people know me as the banking place needs tails for bank, but tails for credit. Yep. I'm known for that now, and it still works, so you have to do it. You would think something's wrong with me if I didn't, kind of like Arnold on Different Strokes saying, "What you talking about?" All right. I'm still discovering weird things at work even after getting moved to a downtown office. One of them is, sometimes it's fine to do a little exploring, like in the break rooms, where I might have spoken of this before, where there's stairs from one break room down to the next floor, which is to another break room. Well, recently I found out there is a difference even further, because I was checking the prices on the vending machine items, and it's $1 cheaper on the floor below me. So it's like, yeah, I'm going there, because why pay more if you don't have to? Is that somebody's mistake? I don't know. I don't care. I need a little exercise anyway while I'm working. So there we go, up the stairs, down the stairs, and I get what I want, and then I'm happy to go back to work. All right. And then the hub strategy, that is the reason why I was moved from a suburban office to a downtown office, and now it's happening in some other cities too, where a responsible official that's on one of my business lines in another town said, "Oh, we're moving." And it's like, okay, I guess we've already been doing that, and I still have some residual effects of that on things still have to get forwarded. And it's like, oh, I recognize that address. You're in Kansas City, now you're going across the river to Overland Park, Kansas. And it's like, that's the same address as some other business lines. Yeah, it's all about working for a corporation, saving money on real estate, because I'd much rather that they save money that way instead of laying off people like me or my friends. Maximize profits. Yeah, you can save a lot of money by cutting back on real estate. All right. And then, sometimes I will do things on the weekends too. Yeah, I make money during the week and then I spend some of it on the weekends. But what are you going to do? Got to go out and do things, because being a recluse all day sucks. Yeah. I've said it before where, if I waited to have somebody to do things with, I'd stay home all the time. That's no fun at all. I did go to the Winter Carnival this weekend, just blocks away, so the ice sculptures. It surprised me a little. They were still working on some of them. But at least they weren't melting this year like last year. I'm thankful that I ate before I got there. Nothing wrong with corn dogs. That's what the one food stand was selling. But I ate corn dogs this week. Need some little variety. Got some popcorn at Candyland, though. I mean, they have good popcorn. Even if I don't get the candy there, at least they have something I like. And then I did a meetup event, but it left a lot to be desired. And you know what that means? My euphemism for I didn't enjoy myself. Why was that? Because they sat me next to the wrong person who kept telling me, you need to read this book, Lyle. She kept going, even though I kept saying no after a one-sentence description. It's like, you think I'm a history major and you barely know me and you're trying to recommend a book to me? No, that don't work for me. And she said, you're a smart guy, you should read this book. And it's like, yeah, and you're not smart because you're not listening to me. And I figured it was over when at the end of the night, I paid my check and I go to the bathroom. I get back from the back room and she chases me down. And then she says, Lyle, I finally found the book title. And it's like, okay, this said a lot right here about it. Because even after I already told her no, she still wanted to tell me the book title. And it was from a text message on her phone. And you know what that told me? She hadn't read the book. Why are you recommending a book that you haven't even read? Come on, get a clue. I should be thankful she didn't try chasing me down in my car saying, are you sure you don't want to read the book? And it's like, I listen to recommendations from people that know me, and you don't. And the other thing I have to say is, with people wanting to advise me poorly is, if you think I need something bad enough, pay for it! Didn't sound like she was willing to do that. So, yeah, fuck her too. Yeah, it's my time on stage. Okay, I didn't talk during your time on stage. Alright. And a good one. Oh yeah, movies. Movies are fun. I went to one on Sunday morning. Nice going to an early screening, 11 a.m. It's like, yeah, I think we're well under the fire code regulations that we just opened. I saw the sign near the door. The one I went to see was Baby Girls, starring Nicole Kidman as a CEO that has an affair with her intern. And it registered on the Lyle meter, I call it, which is, will I laugh? I didn't think a movie like that would, but there was one scene in it where she's married to a director of live theater, and the sign said, keep the drama on stage. It's like, yeah, I can get behind that. And the other thing I have to say about that is, and I know others would too, is, she has an affair with an intern at her job. Does that mean Antonio Banderas wasn't good enough for her? I guess not! Well, that'll do it for me. They've all been great.